Here's 10 things you need to know when you move to Florida that no one really tells you. Let's start with number 10. Everyone and their mom is gonna tell you, go get a Publix sub right now. They're so good. Oh, gotta get a pub sub. No, you ain't gotta do nothing. They are so basic, nothing special about them. And every time that we've had them, the bread has been hard. At least the ends, like super hard, like unchewable hard. No, I'm good. I'd rather have anywhere else. Actually, I'd rather make my own. However, I do recommend trying Publix fried chicken. Pretty good. Number 9, there are not actually alligators around every corner. They're not knocking on your door. You know what? I should specify. We live in Central Florida. We live in the Orlando area. So this is not Southern Florida. Southern Florida may be a whole different ballgame. So let me be clear about that. In 4 years, I have seen one wild alligator far away. It was a small one. He was actually kind of cute. You know, if that is a concern of yours, I would not, well, if you're moving to Central Florida, I would not overthink that concern. I will add, you might get a coral snake in your pool because that did happen to us once in the last 4 years. That was an adventure. Anyways. Oh, and lizards are constantly in their house, but they're harmless, so whatever, even though I don't touch them. My daughter and my husband do. They catch them. They're the lizard catchers. I just walk away. Number 8. I hope you don't like fall. You know, fall, autumn season. I hope you don't think you're going to wake up October 1st to nice, cool, brisk air and changing colors. That does not happen here. You need to be fully aware of that. You're going to get maybe fall-ish weather at the very tail end of October or beginning of November. That's going to last a few days, and then you're going straight into Florida winter, which is going to feel like fall weather that you would get elsewhere. But this is a great place if you're not a winter person, you don't like snow. Number 7. This is to my ladies. This is to all of my passenger princesses. Continue to be a passenger princess. If you come here with a husband, always make him drive. Always make him. We are not built for how other people drive here. And I think it wasn't always like this. I believe probably with the great move here after, 2020, I think a lot of people who don't drive well moved here. I know for me, mentally and emotionally, I could not handle driving around here. But if your husband is like, good with it, you're not gonna have any problems. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Number 6. The weather is in fact bipolar every single day, no matter the season. You will want to constantly check your weather app on the hour, every hour, especially during the rainy months, summer, faux fall, actual fall, really just continue to trust me, check it. Don't look at the weather in the morning and think that you know the weather for the whole day, because you don't. Okay, trust me, that we're gonna want to do that every hour on the hour, maybe every 30 minutes. Now that I really think, maybe every 30 minutes. Number 5, if you move to Central Florida and you are anywhere near the theme parks, probably at least within an hour, sometimes maybe if you're within 2 hours, a 2-hour drive, but definitely if you live within 1 hour or less of the theme parks, as soon as you move here, like maybe that same week even, could be that fast, you are going to start getting messages or calls or emails from family members or even friends that you have not spoken to in years, or, you know, that you're not really close to, or maybe you just see them on the holidays. But trust me, Jimmy is going to hit you up and he's going to ask you if him and his wife and his 4 children can come stay with you so they don't have to pay for a motel or hotel while they go to Disney World or Universal Studios or wherever. I suggest already coming up with an answer. Answer however you like. Use ChatGPT, but just have a message ready to go. Just have a little script ready to go. Maybe you're okay with it, and maybe you're like, everyone come down. I just want everyone to be aware that this will happen. You may think it's not going to, but it will. Number 4, you know, if you do live near the theme parks, Disney World, Universal, I saw some things online that said if you get an annual pass, that eventually you will get tired of going to the parks, and it just does not feel the same as when you came on vacations. But honestly, after 4 years, we have not grown tired of just popping in whenever we feel like it. We even go there to have a fun place to exercise. Especially recently, we're trying to walk 3 miles a day, and what better way, we just have to stay away from the snacks, obviously. But what better way to exercise? Do a lap around the park, do a lap or 2 around the park, go on some rides, stay away from the snacks, drink some water, and be on your way. It's just not bad to have something to do all the time. Yes, there are some downsides. Sometimes the crowds can get on your nerves, yada, yada, but you can also check like how busy it is. So, you know, it's workable. I will suggest that if you are into more thrill rides, I suggest getting a SeaWorld annual pass. Number 3, we have never met Florida Man. Again, this is Central Florida specific. Maybe I just haven't gone around the right corners. I don't know, but I've never seen him. I still hear stories about him like he's Bigfoot, but I don't know. Number 2, if you currently hate Crocs, and I mean passionately loathe Crocs, within at least a year or 2 of living here, you're gonna have at least 2 pairs. I did not like them. I did not care for them. I'm not even sure I even still like the way they look. But you know what? It's flip-flops, it's Crocs, and then sometimes it's some tennis shoes. Even though sometimes at the parks, I do see some women in heels, which I will never understand, but don't do that. You're gonna get Crocs. It doesn't matter how you feel about them. You will be owning Crocs. It's just gonna happen. I'm sorry. Number 1, if you can find the proper work-life balance, then it kind of can always feel like a permanent vacation here. It really just depends on your perspective. It might actually depend on what you do for money, what your job is, but with the right perspective, the know-how to balance work life. And remember, this has all been Central Florida specific. Like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can keep up to date with all of our new content coming very soon.